Hi guys, my name is Kavitsu. I'm a journalist for Esports Tribune, and today I have with me Egor from EXCEL. How are you, Egor?
Hello. I'm Egor Chiwawa, Stepanyuk from EXCEL. I'm Sentinel player, most likely like playing Cypher, Viper, and sometimes like Big Rain Ranger.
So my first question for you is, how did you start in the esports world?
Um, I started like play CS 1.6 when I was 5 years old. My sister was like going computer club to play GTA, play some Need for Speed games. Came and Insta start play CS 1.6. After I was born in Siberia, by the way, like deep in Russia, and it was no chance to play in with internet. We had no internet, and I just played like local tournaments in Siberia, CS 1.6. Even when I was 12, I participated like in my first LAN. It was really nice, I was AVP player. After when I got internet, I started like play CS:GO. I was account booster.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, was just playing to boost, global elite for the people for money. Um, I just tried to go, esports like first time in my life, but it was impossible in my opinion because I had like 120, 150 ping on face it. It was just impossible. I'm more rifle players than AVP, and with ping like this, you can play only with AVP, unfortunately. Uh, After I changed to game Warface, it's like really popular game in Russia. Like it's big esport, and I succeed in Warface. And 2 years ago, when I had chance to change to Valorant, I just left Warface, tried, and now I'm here. In interview with you. Everything worked.
And like, why did you choose to become a professional Valorant player? Do you like the game and just immediately switch over, or how did it happen?
I mean, for me, like big dream was to be esport player, like in big esport discipline,
Yeah.
like CS:GO. And when Valorant came out, like I just realized it's my game. I should do everything to be, be like big player.
Mm-hmm.
And I started like grind from the first day when Valorant launched. I played 24/7, and it worked for me. It was like no even um, no discussion, in my
Yeah.
head that I should not do it. It's like, yeah, yeah, I just knew what I'm doing.
And can you talk a little bit about your path in Valorant before joining EXCEL?
When I just came, I met like good Russian players.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dimasik and Pipson, right now coach of the G2. They helped me a lot. We created a team, worst players at the start. It was one of the best players, one of the best teams in Europe. We won like few tournaments, and after we disbanded, unfortunately, and I signed my first like trial contract with Czech organization Entropic Esports. I played for them for 2 months, and after I got invited to NIP. I think it was like the biggest part of my career where I participate in pro level. It was really good time. I enjoyed. I played with Legend like Existence. It's like it's really worth it. I got a lot of experience from him, and I learned a lot from him. Uh, to be honest, the same from Dimasic and Pipson for sure. I should say. Uh, and from the start of this year, I came to the team who was like 53rd in VLR rating, and I am enjoying this team. Like I had a lot of tryouts, and for me it was like best option. It just it's about the feeling how the team is. And now we are in top 8. We did great job, and I don't know where we will stop. Like all good.
And how is it to work in EXCEL? Like, can you describe how is EXCEL as an organization?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, like. Speaking with the players from, for example, League of Legends, right now I'm living in Berlin, with them. like it's really like good and comfortable org, you know. Everything what org should do, they are doing, you know. They are managing the stuff around you, you know, like computer, like monitor, whatever you want, you know. They're trying to make it as soon as possible. uh, I just feel myself also, you know, sometimes in some orgs, it's again what people saying. I don't know exactly, like you are under pressure, you know. For example, we are not. We are just, you know, we are working, we are trying our best, and it just feels good, you know. Like I have nothing to complain when I'm here.
And you said in the beginning of the interview you play as a flex, right? In your opinions, like what are some of the things that make a great flex at the professional level?
Mm, I mean, the most important is be like flexible. It's be able kind
Yes.
of to change the roles. You know, it's like, you know, in football, it's nice, you know, when player can play, you know, wherever, you know, in attack. It's the same in Valorant. It's To be honest, maybe flex is one of the hardest role because it's just hard to change the tempo how you're playing. You know, for example, right now I'm maybe Sentinel, like slash anchor player for maybe almost 2 years, and it's kind of like easy because it's kind of the same path, you know, what you're doing in game, like that you're anchoring site, you know, in attack you're lurking. It's like, but on flex it's more complicated, and yeah, I think flexibility and like big agents pool also is so important. You know, you should probably play a lot solo queue to master each agent. You know, like it's just a big job, and I respect that. Pathetic, hello, if you're watching now.
And what does your daily routine look like? Can you walk to like a normal day in your life?
The best routine, what I can do, you know, sometimes because like I sport player, sometimes, you know, I'm streaming until the night and
Yeah.
waking up really late, like it's happening for sure. But the best what I can do, just wake up, have breakfast, like shower, and go for a walk, you know, to perform the best, you know, like
Mhm.
I'm have a walk, I have like I had food, you know, like everything. I'm coming to practice, I'm fresh, you know, I'm kind of, I woke up, you know, it's the most important, and I'm good. But yeah, it's like normal day, you know, and also like I'm not doing gym maybe for maybe 1 year or 1.5, but I'm trying to do, you know, always like exercises by myself. I had like pool half a year ago. Like sport is also important to perform good, in my opinion.
Yeah, and like, what is your warm up routine before the game? Like, do you play some deathmatch or aim live? Or what do you do to warm up before the officials?
Um, uh, I think we should start like more early, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
I should wake up for sure, like a long time before official. It's not like, you know, you're waking up official in 2 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm doing all routine what I said before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming. If I have a lot of time, I'm playing like 1 2 matchmakings. I mean 1 2 rankeds. I'm playing like maybe 5 death matches, shooting on range. You know, this like moving targets, 30 targets on time, you know. I'm just, you know, like playing everything, in my opinion. You just need to warm up yourself, and most of the time you feeling when you warm up, and that's the most important. I can stop, you know, maybe on flying targets, you know, if I'm
Yeah.
feeling that I'm good already.
And how is it to work with this group of players at Excel?
Can you repeat, please?
How is it to work with the group of players at Excel?
um I feel myself really comfortable with them. Like, to be honest, we have uh, like really really high tier players right now. Like everyone has own understanding. You don't need to tell them how to play. You know, it's like it's the most important part. Like we have the job, and you just try trust, you know, to each other that everyone know what to do. You know what job he should do. I can say it about every role, you know, in our team, and I just enjoying right now, and I am just practicing, working to make our team better, you know, make our team great, you know, to perform good in tournaments, to win tournaments. We will see on VRL finals how we will perform.
And in your opinion, like what are some of the things like intangibles that each player brings to the team that were like very important to the team's success, like winning the vote VLR splits, for example?
Um, I don't know. Like it's also like a big thing about our team that any player can do, clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Pathetic. If you watch the games, you know what I'm talking about. Like Pathetic sometimes doing crazy clutches. Mo is just different world. Like this guy like can win from nothing. Like 1v4 on site. Like on last tournament, we were on bootcamp by the way. I was just watching Mo. Wow, how how are you doing this? And well, I'm winning. Like clutches sometimes. It's like a life for sure. Like how I can forget. And it's the most like nice about my team that I can say, like this, that any player can do something crazy, like can fox you for sure, like our AGL.
And how do you prepare like as a team for opponents or even yourself in general? Like, do you watch VOD? Is there like a special preparation depending on the opponents you're going to face? How does that work?
When you're going on stage on tournaments like playoff of the Northern Europe, or we are going to VRL Finals, it's important, in my opinion, to practice against like really different kind of the teams, like different. For example, we're playing against Turkish team on practice. It's like really something, like crazy in my opinion. They like wide swing every angle. It's hard, annoying, but you are like. Starting, to play against it. You are adapting. Adaptation, it's really important in Valorant. After you practicing against the team like Fnatic or FPX, who is really structured, and you are also adapting. And it's my logic. You should practice a lot of like different kind of teams to adapt against them. Uh, when you come to tournament like VRL finals, it's teams from the different regions, like everyone probably playing different for sure. And you are starting adapt, in the game. You, of course, you're watching what you kind of prepared about the agent pool. And I think if you are grinding Valorant, you play it against every agent, what they're playing. You kind of know what to expect, what they can do. It's about your experience, I think. And yeah, you're just adaptation. It's my like answer.
And how important is to have like a great team environment? Like, do you think in order like to find success, especially like in a long term, a good team environment is needed outside of the game?
I think yes, for sure. Like, uh, it's I just don't know. Like when mood in team is bad, like it's this thing, starts, that people just don't like each other. How you can play when you don't like each other? Even I think it's even good when this good team environment is even fake. You should be like professional player. I'm pretty sure that in some professional teams, like basketball, like football, what is already big, people hate each other, but they are professionals.
Yeah,
On the football field, they respect each other. They will never say anything. They will always help. They will, like in hockey, they will fight for their
yeah.
teammates. It's how you should be. Like uh, you should be professional, in my opinion. If you are like whiny, you don't like, you're complaining, I don't know, crying, whatever you can say, like you are not professional player, in my opinion. It's no excuse why you like this. You should always try to make maximum what is possible with your team. And team environment is like big and important part to perform. And if you're not respecting this, I'm sorry, you heard my answer.
And so you guys became back-to-back champions recently, right? You only dropped one map in all of the playoffs. Before the playoffs started, were you like really confident that you're going to go all the way and win the tournament and be like the best team in the split?
Uh, I had interviews, before
Yeah.
like start of this Northern Europe tournament, and before the group stage, I said that I'm full confident that we will win. Like I have like big ego. Maybe I'm just too confident. Like I knew we will win. Because it just unfortunately for other teams, like I just watching, like on paper, the
Mhm.
players, my players are better. If we will lose, it's probably our bet, you know. It's not that they're played good, you know. It's just my honest opinion. We just should prove that we are good, you know, at tournament like this. And of course, like I'm really excited, you know, to play VRL finals and show that we are better than in last season for sure. Because last season it was like big choke, and oh, shame on us, shame.
So talking about like VRL finals, what do you think about like the other six teams that's going to be at VRL finals?
Um, for sure, like I like how KC Sports play it. Like we practiced against them a lot. They're really, I feel like they have the structure. They have the good team play. It's gonna be interesting component for sure. Uh, who more like Vitality? I can say the same. Like they have IGL, who is like champion of the Valorant champions. Like you should expect something like that. It's dangerous. You know, we should prepare for them. Also interesting opponent. Um, uh, Falcons, I don't know what to expect. Not gonna lie. Um, 10 star, like these guys are like young, really like crazy, like and like really like full confidence play style. It will be interesting also, like to adapt against this kind of play style. Um, Footballist, it's like these guys, you know, like have big balls. I don't know, or what. Like they just picking every corner. But to be honest, like footballist, maybe I played with them already like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. It's like team who has, if you will compare the Turkish teams, you know, they have like more structures than other Turkish team. That it's like mix of the like just pure skill and tactical wise. Yeah, like it's good. It's gonna be a really good tournament for sure. For sure, it's gonna be good and interesting to watch.
And is there like a particular team that you are really looking forward to facing?
You know, like to be honest, every league, you know, like different, and you don't know exactly which league is the
Mm.
most powerful. You know, you can't say, you know, because uh, until we will meet, you know, each other like between the regions, and you don't know what to expect. You know, who is the best. You know, but we will find out. I hope we are the best.
And
I really hope. But if you like only think what you should, what you can like judge, you know, it's like it's when you're reading social medias, you know,
mhm.
like or VLR like forums, you know, that everyone is hyping about the. For sure, it's like the most logic. It's like Vitality and KC Sports because they like have big fan base. They're just saying, "Oh, our team is better. Our team is better." You know, like Excel is shit. You know, usually they everyone writing, but maybe not. And we will see when it's gonna be like actual official.
And like, what are some of the things do you think like you guys or as a team or even you in particular need to fix or improve in order to like get that VRL trophy that you want?
Uh, it's right now, you know, like after the last VRL, what we just lost, you know, like on overtimes, you know, against the
Mhm.
team who finished like as second place, or I don't remember. Like we knew our mistakes, and now we are coming like really fresh because we are fix these mistakes. Like our team like is really in optimal like shape right now, you know, to like perform good, you know. And I have big expectations. Honestly, I'm really confident, more confident than on last one. Uh, just let's play, let's play. I'm already ready. Let's go.
And how would you describe your playstyle right now?
You know, like it's to be honest, like. I'm playing, you know, like on Anchor slash Lurky role, how I said, you know, and
Mhm.
for me, I don't understand how people are using their free time, you know, on map, you know, like on my position. Like, for example, my logic is when I leave the traps, you know, on the edge of the maps, I put camera somewhere. I have a lot of free space and time to do whatever I want, And depends of the pressure of my team, I always try to find some 1v1s, on map to have after like good mid-game call. It's my logic how I'm playing on my role. Other like players on my role for some reason like to really chill. I cannot call it, different. They're just putting, I don't know, turret or camera and they're just chilling behind it, doing nothing. For me, it's wrong, and it's what making difference right now. Because if you will watch the teams who is like really high tier, who is going to Copenhagen, now you will see that players on this role should like take the space by themselves, and make the difference because you are kind of star player in team if you're playing on this role because your hands free, to
Yeah.
do whatever you want, and uh, it will come for sure to the like pro scene that player on my role should do a lot work with space on map. You will see. Yeah, I'm describing myself like a really aggressive lurker. Like
Hmm.
I'm not the full, like passive. I'm not sitting on spawn. I'm just going and trying to find 1v1s because I'm really confident in this 1v1s. Most likely I'm winning this, and it's just changing all around. If for example enemy team is over rotated.
And
Yeah.
for you as a player, is it harder for you to play against like more structured teams or like teams that adapt more on the fly that are more?
For me, for sure, easier to play against structured teams
Mhm.
because I have quite good understanding of the macro, game, like how people are moving, like rotating, and it's exactly what my role is, to cut these rotations, And I don't know, like you can maybe even check, like VRL, like when I'm playing the better teams, I'm playing better because I understand, and they understand what they're doing, and it's my advantage.
And is there like a team or a player that you take inspiration from, like a particular player that you look and say, I want to play like him, or there's certain aspects of the game that you really love about that player?
I hope people trying to play like me, not gonna lie, like because I think, yeah, it's really. I think just only me like started to play like this, in
Hmm.
Europe, like my play style, and I see how people are stealing my setups. People are trying to play like me. It's what I see. Like, not gonna lie. No, I'm not watching for any like other players.
Hmm. And what are some of the main difficulties like a team faces throughout like a VRL split, in your opinion?
Um, I think good, really, really good, like personalities, like players in Vitality team. I think I have like big expectations, For example, back on the days I played a bit with Sander, like it's really like a good player. He has really great communication, and for me, I see like this guy is dangerous. I know that I didn't see. To be honest, he played a different role. Now he's playing with me on same role, like on Sentinel, and I know that with his like understanding of the game, he can be like dangerous opponent. And I think yeah, I would say Sander, and maybe I will choose from the KC Sports. It's just like more most hype teams. I think it's. I don't want to be wrong, about the nickname. I think their Sentinel, like Wolfen, if I'm not wrong, he's also good. Yeah, like it's I'm watching on my, like opponents, like exactly who it's like my vis-a-vis, from the other team, on Sentinel players because I most likely will have like duels against them, about the map space, about deny their lurks, that's my opponents.
And what team comes into this VRL finals as the favorite and why, in your opinion?
Like last favorite, like the worst team, yeah.
No, no, no,
Uh,
like the favorites to win the tournament.
as I said, I'm confident. I think we are the like best team, and like I would say like Vitality and KC Sports. It's like the three of these teams
Mhm.
like are the strongest.
And what do you think of the fact like that the VRL finals will be online and not online?
Mm, I expected. I wanted to play Lance so much. Not gonna lie, like I was wondering, I even heard from someone that it can be like Barcelona, and
Yeah.
come on, I want to visit Barcelona so much, it's great city, and it's always different to play on LAN. It's different emotions, it's different hype. I think it's even making the streams of the games, are so much better when it's LAN. It's more interesting. Unlucky, just unlucky. What I can say, like online tournament. After this COVID, restrictions, it was like before the biggest reason, why it was no LANs. Now it's like I think it's possible, to make the LAN, and it's really sad. It's really sad for me that it's online tournament.
And what are the main goals for EXCEL Esports for the remaining of this year?
Can you repeat?
What are the main goals for EXCEL Esports for the remaining of this year?
For sure, like VRL tournament is like the highest under the VCT, and
Mm-hmm.
it's biggest goal to win this tournament to prove that, like, yeah, we are VCT teams and we are right under, we are waiting, we want to go up, and that's the most important. And like overall, I think it's gonna be more tournaments at this year, until the end, like to win these tournaments. Like big work. We should just play, and prove ourselves. That's all.
And for you as a player, like what are your goals for the rest of the year?
Uh, like I think the same goals what the team has, like I think, and I hope every teammate has the same, like we want to win what is possible to win, and I don't know, like I hope we will get franchise. Like it's like biggest a goal,
Yeah.
but I would like to like do the things step by step. To first we need to win everything what is possible to show that yeah we are ready for it.
And is there anything else you want to say to the EXCEL Esports fans or to your own fans?
Uh, Only good things, and had like a lot to say. Everybody who is supporting us, like watching streams, like writing like chihuahua, let's go, like thank you guys, like I really appreciated this, and keep eyes on us, like we are not even close to stop right now. Just support, and love you everyone. Thank you.
Chihuahua,
Thank you for your support.
thank you a lot for agreeing to do this interview. It was a pleasure talking to you, and
Oh,
I wish
me
you
too,
the
me
best.
too, me too.
I wish you the
Really,
best of luck in the VRL finals. I hope you guys can go far, and I wish you. I wish I can interview you again in the future, maybe after you win the VRL finals.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to do it.
Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you.